In this module, you are going to learn everything there is to learn about writing with your voice. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so in this module, I want to tell you about something that can actually change your whole life and make everything so much easier for you, and at the same time boost your productivity by, who knows, maybe even 300%. Depends on how good of a talker are you. But what I'm talking about is dictation, or voice to text. So I have a whole article about dictation apps on my blog, but here we are going to get much deeper into this subject, and I'm going to actually show you how I use it every day to increase my productivity. So we have a couple of different options to choose from. We have 3 apps that I can recommend and that I'm going to show you in this module. The first one is called Nuance Dragon Home to be exact. The other one is the voice typing tool from Google Docs, which is actually really great. And the third one is called Speech Notes, which is a really little known app, but it's one of the best apps on the market when it comes to dictation, because it also uses Google Voice API, so it's very accurate. Okay, so first of all, if you are writing with just using your fingers, right, you can maybe achieve typing speed of around 60 to 80 words per minute if you just train a little bit. So that's pretty fast, but I think it was at Yale, they conducted some research, and it really turns out that people who used dictation instead of typing increased their word count in the same period by 300%. So they could produce 300% more copy than people who were just typing. So that's already an encouraging piece of news. And then the other thing that is really important is that if you are a freelance writer and you are typing for many hours every day, you are just asking for some upcoming health issues. So many writers suffer from the carpal tunnel syndrome, or repetitive strain injury, or pinched nerve in the neck, or any other things, some maladies that are related to just sitting and typing for many hours a day. And then once you contract this kind of let's say, disease, let's call it, then it's really hard to get out of it, right? So I would strongly advise you, if you want to have a lot of longevity as a freelance writer and to be able to work on your computer for a very long time, then you should definitely incorporate dictation into your workflow, because you can just use your speech and it's amazing. So first I'm going to show you the apps, and then we are going to maybe talk about a few use cases. Okay, so let's get to it. So as you can see here, we are in a very simple Word document, right? So we have this app called Nuance Dragon. It's not cheap. It costs around $200, I think, for a lifetime license. But if you plan to write for quite a long time and be profitable and so on, this is actually like for free, because the value is really huge. So it allows you to dictate in any text field on your computer. Okay, so let's test this app out. As you can see, there is this little microphone icon here that is red, but if I just perform my keyboard shortcut, which is Alt and tilde, I can start dictating really fast and with high accuracy. I can produce enormous amounts of content in a very short period of time. I can start writing first thing in the morning, and within 1 hour I already have something like 1,000 words that are ready for editing. If you know what you're talking about, within just a couple of hours, you can produce up to 5,000 words and increase your productivity by 300%. Okay, so that's like the basic demonstration here. So that's Nuance Dragon. Then you can also use it in many different instances. So let's just switch to the Google Chrome here, where I'm going to show you the other dictation apps. And you can also see, for example, Dragon in action here. Let's say top quality sports gear. Click transfer. Press enter. Mouse grid. One. 8. Click. All right, so as you can see, you can even use it to completely get rid of your mouse if you are so inclined. I still, of course, use the mouse because it's way more faster than just doing the mouse grid thing. But I just wanted to demonstrate that you can use the Dragon app in basically any application on your computer, which is great. So I'm using it all the time when I'm answering emails, because when you write emails, you don't need to focus so much. You just need to say a couple of sentences and just send it. So instead of just typing all of these emails, I'm just using dictation, and this allows me to do it so much faster. Okay, so of course, this app costs $200 and it's pretty good, but you don't even need it, to be honest. If you just want to start your journey with dictation, you can use either Google Docs or you can use speech notes. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to use it. You just open a document, any document in Google Docs, then you go to Tools, and then you just click on voice typing. And now I can already produce a lot of content using Google Docs. It has a very accurate dictation and voice recognition capability. Unfortunately, it's a little bit more difficult to format your text while using this app, but it still makes a huge difference in your workflow. It's funny. You can see that here it's had made a couple of little mistakes, but It all depends, I think, on your accent. It all depends on the microphone that you are using. So the microphone is really important. So right now I'm dictating straight into this microphone, which is pretty high quality. So that's really important, but any microphone would do. You can use the microphone that is built into your laptop. You can use the microphone that is on your webcam, or you can also have this little lapel microphone or lavalier microphone that you can just put somewhere around here, or you can even just place it somewhere on your desk, and it's still going to capture your voice in a really nice and neat way. So this is one tool, and as you can see here, there are so many different languages that you can use. So if you're bilingual or trilingual, or if you're like a polyglot, then you can basically use this app all the time to dictate and do it really fast. And then finally, I wanted to show you the Speech Notes app. It's a completely free app, unless you want the like the premium feature that allows you to dictate in any text field as well. Maybe not any text field on your computer, but any text field within your browser. So basically, let me just show you how this would work. Let's just go to google.com. You just do a right click, then start speech recognition, top quality gear for writers. I'm not exactly sure what would be gear for writers, but okay. So basically then you just click with your the right button of your mouse, and you can start dictating right away. Or another great idea, if you are using dictation all the time and you don't want to deal, let's say, with Nuance Dragon, you can just have one of these tabs open here when you work. Just have it somewhere open, and then once you either are writing your piece or you want to respond to somebody, you just go into this quick editor, you just click on the mic, and you can start dictating right away. And you can start dictating right away. I don't know if the formatting part is better here, but I think that it actually works better than Google Docs. You can also see that it's very fast. So it transforms your voice into text rapidly. With this kind of app, you can write all sorts of things at a high pace and vastly increase your daily word count without breaking a sweat or damaging your wrists, for that matter. You see, it didn't catch this last part, but still, I think this is great. So, just to sum it all up, okay, we have 3 apps that you can use and that I have tried and tested. Right now, I don't see any other solution on the market. So we have Nuance Dragon that is paid. It costs around $200, but it's worth it if you are into this kind of voice typing for the long term. Then you have this simple tool in Google Docs that you can use. You also have a quick shortcut, Control, Shift, and S. And you are already in dictation mode. And finally, we have speech notes, which I think if you want to get this start voice recognition option anywhere in your browser, then I think it's something like $10, just a one-time fee. Or if not, you can just keep one of these tabs open and start dictating here. So I hope this was really helpful. I highly recommend that you start experimenting with voice typing, and I'm going to see you in the next module.